Hey y'all, and welcome back to IAmBeautifulHustler TV. If you are new to my channel, just go ahead and click that subscribe button now and turn on your bell so you do not miss any of my new posts. Now today we'll be doing a neon pink and raspberry twist colored wig, and I did well, not I, but my client actually used those two colors, a neon pink and raspberry twist, because this wig was a 613 wig and she went ahead and watercolored this wig herself, and with the combination of those two colors, this is what it turned out to be. Super cute, super hot pink, and I was so excited to record this install for you guys today. Now, as far as where she purchased the wig, I'm not sure, but it was a 613 wig that she purchased before she watercolored it. But I am going to install this wig and do a top ponytail style with the two little straight bang pieces. Now, for starters, you know you want to always have your client braided down and do your little ball cap method. If you are going to do one, make sure you clean the hairline with alcohol. And once you do all of those steps, you can begin to lay down your lace glue. And of course, as always, I am using my Beautiful Hustler lace made adhesive to tack down her wig. And I did use 5 layers of this glue today for her melt. So once I get all those layers onto her skin, I will go ahead and pull that lace down. And about today's installation, I did do things a little bit differently, but I'll explain to you guys what I did once I get to that part of the video. But stay tuned and continue to watch this video. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I did use 5 layers of my lace made adhesive, and now I'm just going to go ahead and pull that lace down into the glue, just making sure that, it's tacked down where it's supposed to be. That way she could hold each side before I, like blow dry and melt it on in. Now, the foundation color that I used to put underneath her lace and on top of the lace, carefully because it is colored hair, I used level 13, if I'm not mistaken, either level 13 or level 14. I used the lighter shade that was in there. It's kind of like a darker caramel kind of color, I guess you can say. But however, I just went ahead and pulled that lace down into the glue, and I'm going to have her hold each side down, and I am going to blow dry on the heat setting, kind of comb the lace in. But if you been tuning into my channel for a while, usually once I finish blow drying, I just go ahead and begin to cut off the extra lace and tack it down. But today I decided to do the Slay by Jordan's method way of my technique, and just using that elastic band and putting it over the lace, over the hairline before cutting off the extra lace. So I would actually do the whole melt belt step process twice, before I cut off the extra lace and before I'm like doing the finishing touches on the look. So here is the first time, and after letting that sit for about 10 minutes, I'm just gonna go ahead and sew down the back of the wig and also begin to flat iron the hair out. Now, before you get to flat ironing the the hair, you do want to use a heat protectant. So I am going to spray some of that Fantasia's heat protectant spray throughout the hair as I flat iron it out, you know, piece by piece. And you just want to take your comb. It's best that you use a heat resistant comb. I couldn't find mine at the moment, so my comb over here just getting burnt up, and the teeth just doing the crip walk and stuff. But yeah, use a heat protectant comb or a, what is it called, a flat iron comb, and that way you don't have to worry about burning your damn combs up. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do that until all of it is pressed out straight. So now that I have all of her hair pressed out, I'm just going to go ahead and remove that melt belt and begin to razor away that extra lace. And if it's still anything lifting on the hairline that I need to tack down, I will go ahead and tack it down as well, and then begin to section off the hair that I'm going to put in a ponytail and flat iron. Well, put in a ponytail. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. that, I'm just gonna go ahead and start parting off a section of, you know, like where I want the hair that's gonna be for the ponytail. So I am just parting off a section to cover up, well, not even to cover anything, because I'm tripping. This is a full lace wig, but you know, just parting off that section and combing some back. And I'm just gonna leave a little bit out on the side, so that's why I made that part in the front, just to have that little piece like behind the ear. And I'm just gonna do that on both sides and just making sure the section is symmetrical. And then I'm going to pull out the section for the little two, you know, front bang straight pieces in the front. So yeah, I'm just going to section off the part for the ponytail, leaving some down for behind the ear, and then I'm going to section off the two bang pieces and begin styling the ponytail portion. And now I'm going to take my wax stick and hot comb and just begin to apply that wax on the back section and just pressing all of that out with the hot comb, making sure everything is super neat and super flat. So now that I have all that straightened out, I'm just going to go ahead and take a loosen two plaits that I have for the front section, and I'm just going to part it down the middle just a little bit, just to see where the middle of her like the middle of her head is, so I could pull down the right size proportion for the two little front bang pieces. So that's what I'm going to do right now, just taking it down the middle and just seeing where her middle area is, and just pulling down those two sections in the front for the bang pieces, and just make sure they both are symmetrical. I did leave a little bit hair in the middle, so it wasn't just like parted down the middle and just split it. I kind of like how it looks better when you do leave the middle part like left alone and you just push it back up the rest of the hair. I just like that little separation that it gives, so I decided to do it like that instead of just parting it and dropping it in the front. And I'm just going to go ahead and plait those two little pieces together so it's neat and out the way. And I'm also going to pull down two sections on the side for the two side swoop baby hairs. We're not going to go baby hair crazy with this install, because I just like the look of the scalp and just like light hairs just to cover, you know, just to give it more of a, little jazzy look, I guess. But now I'm going to take that wax stick, like I mentioned, pull out those two sections for the baby hairs, and I'm going to hot comb the hair on the ponytail so everything lays flat and smooth. And now that I have everything hot combed and ready for the ponytail, I'm going to go ahead and use that melt belt again. As I mentioned, I will use it twice with this installation, and I'm just spraying the hairline with Tresemme, and this is to get it super melted and super blended. And I just sprayed that from ear to ear, and I'm going to go back in with that melt belt and tie the lace back down. And while I'm tying down that lace, I will go ahead and style the ponytail up, just making sure it's extremely smooth. And I'm going to use a regular, like, what is it called, beige stretchy rubber band, and just, you know, put that ponytail in it and do the little wraparound part around the rubber band, so it's like a seamless ponytail. So as you notice, to get the ponytail super sleek, I use a combination of the wax stick and that Tresemme holding spray as well. And I did the wraparound, secured it with the holding spray. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove that elastic band and swoop the baby hair and flat iron the 2 bang pieces in the front and razor it down to like a reasonable length for this look. And now that I went ahead and chopped that bang to be the bangs pieces to be a reasonable size, this pretty much completes this installation video. And the final thing for me to do is just take that same foundation color that I used underneath and on top of her lace and just conceal all the parting areas out to give it that extra scalp effect. And that pretty much sums up this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below on this color and this installation. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bells. See you next time.